is the Aqua-Tech 10-20 gallon pump, and I've been having some issues with this. I've noticed that a lot of it's like the propeller doesn't want to stay down in, and the propeller lifts up a little bit in the bottom of the tube, and then it all spills out, comes down in here. This is a big issue with the Aqua-Techs. Been years and years and years and years since I had tanks, and I've had an Aqua-Tech, and I've had no problems like that. So I purchased another one, figuring, you know, for my baby breeder, and figured it'd be okay for this. But as you see, right now it seems to be working right. It's not spilling any water out here. But let's put the filters in and see what happens. This here is staying down now because I pushed it down, but it will come back up. It'll come up. I'll show you what it does. I can make it happen again. Yeah, make a liar out of me. But what it does, it spills. There's a lot of water coming down in here, and it's splashing right out on the hood. As you can see here, I wet it up. You can see it's been doing it now for quite a while right there. And you know, eventually, if you have your cartridges in here and this is doing that, you know what's going to happen? You're going to have a flood on your floor, because where's it going to go once your cartridges get full? Like, you don't want to change your cartridges every time you turn around. You don't want to touch your filter. You want the bacteria to stay in here as much as possible. Yeah, there is some regular maintenance, but when you start having problems in this overflow right here, and you start seeing water come down through there, that's an indication that you should change your cartridges. Well, here, let's go get the cartridges and we'll put them in. So here's the bio. Okay, so the bio's in there. And then we'll put the cartridge in there. It'll be the last one I'm going to do anyway. With one of these, I'm going to go with, probably end up selling this or putting a foam in there. Now I have both cartridges in here, as you can see. And here you go. You got your water spilling out this slot, which tells you, well, it's time to change this cartridge. You get a lot of water here going up, splashing. That is inconvenient. And what it does, it splashes all over your hood, and as you can see, there's some water stains right there. It's been doing it for quite a while, and you know, also it's been going back here and doing it and splashing on my wall. Now, for a $40 filter, you shouldn't be experiencing stuff like this. And then I called the company and I explained to him what was going on, and he was like, well, you got two options: take it back to Walmart and get your money back, or exchange it for another one, which now has passed a 14-day policy. Or my other option was to call to pay $30 for shipping to ship it back to the company, which is on me, and have them inspect it. Okay, that makes no sense when I can pay $30, $40 for the fucking thing and just go buy another one, or just say goodbye and take my loss and sell this and get away from Aqua-Tech. So my thoughts on the Aqua-Tech, any Aqua-Tech filter, I wouldn't buy one. Stay away from them. They want to treat their customers like that and not come good for their shit. He could have said, okay, well, I'll give you your money, half your money back, or whatever, and you know, deal with it or get rid of it. But no, he wants me to pay $30 to ship this goddamn thing out in the box back to them. And it ain't gonna happen, because that's all it's worth. So why would I pay that much money? And I know exactly what's gonna happen. They're gonna get it, and they're gonna send it back and say, we don't see nothing wrong with it. And I'm out $30 plus I got the fucking thing back. So anyway, stay away from Aqua-Tech, you guys. The customer service sucks, and the filters suck, and you can go with an Aqua Clear, which I have on my big tank. I'll show you that. Here's my big tank. And the only reason why I went with the Aqua-Tech on that tank is it's just a baby breeder. And here's the Aqua Clear. It doesn't work like that. It works smooth. There's no turbulence on the propeller side. It runs right. It runs like it's supposed to. So, you know, stay away from Aqua-Tech. Get yourself an Aqua Clear. And probably be well off. So this here is kind of sketchy. How much mess is it going to be? Is it going to overflow? Is it going to flood my house? Can't even turn them down. So I don't know. I mean, my only other option would be to, you know, let's see how it works without the, see, it works not too bad without the carbon filter in it. And yeah. So when you put these carbon filters in it, that's what you get. The filters are in right. I just wanted to make sure I was doing it wrong, but everything's in right. I mean, look at the turbulence over here. It's spilling out here behind the tube. It's spilling out here. It's spilling out here. I mean, how much longer is it going to be that, you know, it's just completely useless. It's going to be spilling on my floor. So, not too pleased. It's not doing its job. It's bypassing the filter. It's not serving its purpose. You know, so the only thing I can think of is to take that filter apart and just put a foam in there, which would be the same size. Maybe modify this carbon, take it apart, and put